until our growth stagnates before I switch again. We have one farming plot left to grow. I'll sort of let Podunk go here and sort of try to adapt to it. Yes, yes, yes. She's gonna yell at us about our hospital because we've got a huge influx of people, so we're gonna go up to about 1300, go to our here, and upgrade that to about 800, press play. And these guys should really be covering all the crowd. Now we need to get rid of our garbage. I wonder if we could do that in city deals here. Neighborhood deals. There are no neighborhood deals currently available. Okay, well, and let's see if we can't exhaust that growth. So our residential growth seems to be gone. We've created a whole mess of industrial growth, which was my goal. So I'm gonna hit pause, and we're gonna go. Do I have anything else to build? No. We're gonna go and we're going to build. See here. This is because of the highway right here. This elevated highway. So these three essentially are completely wasted. And what I'm gonna actually do is I'm actually gonna build right here. I'm gonna build a landfill. One of the things I did want to talk about that I forgot is that incidental buildings that that don't necessarily show up in the RCI as jobs, so you know that aren't commercial or aren't industrial, things like police officers. So here we have where's the number? Well, it says number of patrol cars, so there'll be probably about four jobs created by this building. As well here, there'll be like 2 jobs created by this building. These ones, the power plants create jobs. This will create jobs, I believe. We'll have people working at City Hall. And then, like here, you can see we have 45 doctors. All of those 45 doctors, I'm pretty sure will come out of our pool. So sometimes you'll notice it's like, why don't you have enough jobs for how many people you have? And a lot of that gets made up, you know, as teachers, as doctors, as police officers, and those type of things. Alright, I think we're done here. And yeah, we're gonna build ourselves a... I plan on actually using this place to export some of my garbage. So, I'm gonna put down a little bit of a landfill and just let that populate. It's gonna cost us quite a bit of money, unfortunately. Yeah. And I don't know what effect that's gonna have on our buildings right there, but it looks like our growth is pretty much stagnated, so we're gonna stop. We're gonna save and exit, and we will go back to the dope trailer. Alright, we've got some, we've hopefully increased some demand, so we're gonna hit play and we're gonna see what happens. I think we'll probably get some increased manufacture, but not a lot. We have some water problems. Didn't affect our RCI development indicator, which is interesting. I'm not 100% sure what that's about. 15,000. Oh, never mind. I'm fucking idiot. I'm looking at the high tech. So we do have a bunch of manufacturing demand. And to consume that, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do something which we should all be familiar with by now, which is I'm going to make another... I'm going to plop down another set, and I'm going to take a look here. Yeah, we're using 14% of the capacity. I guess manufacturing doesn't use very much power. That's interesting. Most industry uses like a monster load of power. And we'll make sure these guys are getting watered. They're not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to you. And all the way down here. Go back. Hit play. Let's let that grow. See if we can exhaust some of that manufacturing demand. So we have. Our manufacturing demand has peaked. And we're just going to let that sit there. We're still not making any money, but we're getting there. We're on our way. We could fiddle with our tax rate if you really wanted to, but that's something for another day. We'll go to the Dirty Burger. Let's see here. If we hit play, how much money are we losing here? You always have to be aware of how much money you're losing because it's gonna tank that. Alright, we got plenty of demand for dirties. So let's map out. I think we'll go for 2. We'll try to recuperate some of our cost from our landfill. I'm gonna leave this plot open right here. So I'm gonna put a power plant there eventually, because dirty manufacturing, sort of dirty industrial costs us a lot. And one of the things I'm essentially just doing is I'm trying to get a functional regional economy. A functional regional economy going by having all of the undesirable jobs, the things that I don't really want in my big metro center, sort of out of the way. So that's industrial, and that's low-end commercial and farming mostly. And it's 34,000, which is pretty much it for water. And we're gonna need. Eventually, we're gonna need a new pump. But for now, we still have a ton of dirty demand. Dirty industrial is pretty easy to develop, because of the because of the the near infinite cost of the pollution. But we've got some good dirty going. We get some freight travel. Looks like 62 cars, hey? Lots of people working there. Eventually you'll start to see that these guys, they don't have citizens there. Alright, so let's save and exit this region. And we need to go here because we need some water pumpage. We'll take a look. I'm pretty sure that this place is... Oh man, it's so close. Anyway, I'm not gonna fiddle around with this place anymore. I've got 20,000... I mean, I could hit play and let it grow a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really want to mess around with it too much. So I'm going to put down 2 more water pumps and connect them up. Then I'll save and exit. I'm pretty happy with, in any farming community, anything between 20,000 and 30,000 simoleon sims, and I don't really want to fiddle around with it too much. I might come back here, leaving it paused to, put down more water pumps and things like that. But I'm probably never gonna come back there and try to let it grow. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get Sunnyvale 2 sort of up there. We still have quite a bit of dirty demand, and that's one of my goals. Yeah, we're getting yelled at because we don't have enough power, which we're going to solve right now. And one of the things that's important to look at is you look at your power plant age. Your power plant will begin to age and then stop producing enough electricity. Happens pretty quick when you're playing on cheetah speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we could probably get away with 2 more. And that's what I'm going to do. And we should probably start directing traffic the other way. But my only problem with that is that for there. So actually I'm going to build this one this way and then this guy this way like that. There you go. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. And then I'll connect these two with just a simple road. I may have wanted to split this up earlier. Maybe one more earlier, but it's not vital. I'm not gonna sit here and fret about it and redesign anything to fix it or anything like that. Alright, let's put down some heavy. And this is something I'm gonna consistently be doing, time and time again. And leave one space there. Is you'll notice that I'll actually import some more water. That's weird. Well, I'll let it grow, and then I'm going to see if I can readdress that water issue. I don't know why we're having a water issue. Yeah, alright. We need water. It's kind of strange. Maybe because, it's always weird. This game has a couple of bugs, and sometimes this happens. Sometimes you have to, like, cancel the deal and reset it up. So that's what I'll do. Is I'll just go to neighborhood deals, and yeah, these are both messed up. And then I'll reinitiate it at 39,000. Same thing here. Cancel it and reinitiate it at like 26 or whatever it was at. Maybe it was at like. Oh, doesn't want to initiate. All right, well, just something to remember. And we can actually move garbage into here now if we want to from there, because I'm never actually. And then we can export it down if you really want. As it stands right now, I'm actually gonna cancel this deal, because I don't plan on coming back here. So I'm gonna hide the garbage up in this city. I mean, some people might think that's cheating, and if you do, that's fair. I respect that. Now let's take a look here. Wiping. Oh, we're still having water issues, eh? Neighborhood deals. Wonder why it's doing that. Not allowing me to buy water. Well, I'll do like I did before. Trying to get this sorted out. This is kind of a weird bug. It's happened to me before, and I'm not exactly sure what the problem is. It might be because these 4 or 5 water pumps aren't connected, but I guess I'll just have to manage the water from here, which is a monumental pain in the ass, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, now we're gonna send them 56. So maybe that's the maximum I can send them. So hit play and see if that cleans that up. I'm hoping it does. Yeah, it only wants to send 34,900 cubic. So maybe I've maxed out my pumps. I highly doubt that. Yeah, I haven't. Alright, well, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna build a new ultra high flow pump. We're gonna make sure it stays connected. And then we're gonna sever the joining point. I'm just trying to clean up this bug. I'm sorry that this may not be very, you know, professional. And for that I apologize, but I want to make sure that my other city is getting enough water. You can lose essentially every job in this city, and it can completely destroy the region. I very much learned my lesson with in one of my other. I had to just completely delete the zone and start from scratch. So we'll let it run, and we've killed the demand, which is good. And we'll go take a look at how many jobs we have. Let's see here. So yeah, we have 13,587 dirty industrial jobs. We have 4,000 manufacturing jobs, and right above about 4,000 whatchamacallit jobs. So let's take a look here. We'll let our second area grow. We got a cemetery that we'll place down. University is something I tend not to build until I get a major metropolitan center. The reason for that is that I don't particularly want these sims getting too educated to the fact that they won't work in my industrial centers. We're just going to let that growth happen. Adjust our hospital. Adjust our education system. Crime is good.